don't want to do it, get another bitch to do it.
Hey.
If you don't want to do it, get another bitch to do it.
Hey.
If you don't want to do it, get another bitch to do it.
Hey.
5150 in the house.
What's good, y'all? If y'all tuned into the Corey Holcomb show last week, the 5150 show, Darlene, OG, Ortiz, and Corey had a little problem. Looked like she was a little hesitant to put up some controversial information about the haters on Corey. And so he kind of snapped on it like, oh, you not rocking with me? And if you don't do it, I'll get somebody else to do it. It has since spiraled, and Darlene had a response to Corey. Let's hear what Darlene had to say.
So let's talk about something called misplaced or displaced anger. This is when someone is genuinely angry or hurt about something or someone, but instead of directing that anger at the real source, they unconsciously aim it somewhere safer, easier, or less risky. For example, right? Someone might feel powerless, rejected, or disrespected by a boss or a coworker, a partner, children, or even life itself. But they don't feel safe expressing that anger there, so it leaks out all over the place toward loved ones, strangers, or even themselves. The anger is real, the pain is real, but the direction is off. Understanding this helps us stop taking everything personally, and it also helps us ask better questions. Like, what is this really about? Or what might be underneath this reaction? It doesn't excuse harmful behavior, but it does explain it. And that awareness gives us more emotional clarity, healthier boundaries, and a lot more compassion for ourselves and others. Here's what it often looks like. Snapping at a loved one after a bad day with the boss or work. Being irritated at strangers when you're actually grieving, you're hurt or scared. Getting angry about small things when something big is unresolved elsewhere. Or criticizing others for traits that actually mirror our own pain or insecurity. We're all carrying more than people realize, and most of us are doing the best we can with what we were taught or not taught, right? A little awareness goes a long way, so be gentle with yourself and mindful with others. When someone is consistently dissatisfied about things like cleanliness, routines, or not getting their way, the issue usually isn't the surface complaint. What's often underneath is a need for control when they feel powerless somewhere else, chronic frustration, resentment, or entitlement, anxiety that shows up as rigidity, emotional immaturity or poor coping skills, a belief that their discomfort is other people's responsibility. So instead of managing their own feelings, they offload them onto people around them. Now here's why understanding it matters. Because when you recognize displaced anger, you stop taking things personally that aren't actually about you. You can pause and ask, what is this really about? You gain more compassion for yourself and for others without excusing harmful behavior. So if this message helped you understand someone else better, great. If it helped you understand yourself better, even greater. Just remember, empathy doesn't require self-sacrifice, and understanding doesn't mean tolerating behavior that harms you. You're allowed to be compassionate and protected.
All right, y'all, I hope they could work this out. But what I will tell you, and you probably know this, it does become a us against them mentality in these situations. I recently had one. I'm on the bad side of that one. So if a person don't think you rocking with them, you either got to move on, or if you can mend the fences, which I hope they could do because they have a long-standing personal relationship, then that would be great. But it does become black and white. There's no room for interpretation. You either rocking all the way or you out. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, they mature individuals, even though Corey been going through the firestorm. Darlene's been there the whole way, and she doesn't have to agree with everything he says. And she's a female, so she may be more sensitive to certain issues than Corey, because Corey is in war mode. You know what I mean? But Darlene still has her discretion. So she like, I think that's too much, or that might be a little much. You can see her facial expressions. You can see that she don't be comfortable when he put up the shirt with Anton and the family and they chimped out on the shirt. She wasn't comfortable with that. So she has her own principles and that should be respected. But when you in war mode, it's all or nothing. And any hesitance, anything that look like ain't rocking with what I'm doing or what the leader is doing, could be looking treasonous. So you just got to get that and move on. So like I said, I just had a situation with that. Y'all know what the channel was about. And it looked like I wasn't being the way I should be. And whether I feel like I had intent or not, that don't matter. It's the end result. And the person that's affected gets to make that call. They made that call. So here we are. So, but anyway, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Till next time, it's your boy. We out.